We feel compelled this evening to make a video about Labour's depravity. It's sinking into a pit which it's not going to get itself out of. It seeks to divide our communities along the lines of race. It seeks to divide our communities through religion, and I'm going to prove to you just how. On the 25th of February, Neil Emmett, the supposed leader of the Labour Party and the leader of the council, stood up in the full council meeting and called out the Workers' Party. It said a vote for the Workers' Party is a vote for reform, creating racial tensions. Not only this, it referenced an ex-candidate of ours, Haroon Khan, into this, which I'm going to address a bit further along in a moment.
After all, Mr. Haroon Khan.
Labour are also using religious lines to divide our community. They're using the mosque on Crawford Street and the litigation which surrounded that by implying that my company, somehow took the land off the council. We have all the court papers, we have the court orders, and we have a substantial settlement which we've received from Rochdale Council. The paperwork is all here. It's been reviewed by certain people, and the council and the councillors have been sent legal notices on this. It's available for anyone to come and review the court orders at the Suzuki showroom on Crawford Street. Now, Neil Emmett is either very stupid or is being spoon-fed by certain councillors that were sat beside him. Now, when I watched this video, it harked back to pre-1947, the days of the Raj, where the big white sab was stood and the bagwala was sat next to him, looking up to him. Reform is only born because of Labour's incompetencies. If Labour had done their job, there would be no reform. If Labour had delivered for the communities, there would be no reform. And it's very funny, he singles out, Neil Emmett, stupidly, that he singles out the South Asian communities and refers to reform. What about reform in Haywood and Middleton? What about reform in Littleborough? What about it in Milnrow? And what about it everywhere else where Labour are definitely silent on this? Labour's got to remember we will never forgive them. We won't forgive them for the depravity that they've caused in this great town of ours. We'll never forgive them for the kids that have died in damp houses. We'll never forgive them for the elderly who don't know whether to eat or whether to heat their houses. And we certainly will never forgive them for every drop of blood they spilt in Gaza. We'll never forgive them for every tear that every mother shed for every child that she lost. We'll never forgive him for not calling it out for what it is, a genocide. To this day, not a single Labour councillor or an MP have called it for what it is. And we see what's happening currently in Iran, and we see Labour's stance on this. Let me be very clear. A vote for Labour is a vote for reform. Labour cannot stop reform. The Workers' Party can. And we've proven it in the elections in Gorton and Denton, where Keir Starmer has had to come out and say that the Green Party has only won because of the support of George Galloway's Workers' Party. But before I carry on and before I end with anything, let me introduce you to somebody who is itching to speak with you. Please.
Thank you. Well, many of you might be surprised why I'm here, but let me surprise you with something. The Workers' Party, the reason I'm here, first of all, is because unity in the community comes first. That's the foremost thing that we need to be looking at. And when you have two parties that are causing division within our communities, it's time for the common people who have a vision of a community being united against Labour and against reform, come together for that purpose. So I came here today and I've seen the paperwork regarding exactly what Imtiaz mentioned about the division being caused over the land which now belongs to the mosque. But when I saw this paperwork, and many of you who have heard about this, that Imtiaz, the deputy leader, was fighting against the mosque, against them. I was one of those people who actually saw that in that way as well. But I've seen the paperwork, and it's welcomed everyone else to come and see it. So why follow something if you know, just because someone else said it? Come and see the proof. The proof is here. I've seen it, and I can 100% say that the councillors of Labour are lying to you, and they are using it to divide you, the community. And that's why, instead of being divided, you should become united and back up the party that is the only party that wants unity, that wants peace in our areas, and that actually wants to get work done for you, the people. The other thing we see is that on the world stage, we see what's going on around the world. There is division happening. And has any Labour councillor or even the Prime Minister spoken against it? No. Instead, they've been given bases, and they are very well contributing in the offensive against an illegal war. Which you're probably thinking, how does that affect us? And many of you say we don't want to speak about international issues, we want to speak about local issues. But let's just have a look at that. International issues do affect you right here at home. Not only does it affect your fuel prices, not only does it affect your energy bill prices. Now, your taxpayer money is being used abroad, whilst they ignore the British people here at home. The issues that we have, the cost of living, and families struggling to make ends meet. You got 2 jobs, 3 jobs just to try and pay the bills. But are they paying attention to you? No. And do you think Reform is going to pay attention to you? Absolutely not. We just had Neil Farage just recently say that he would have joined the war there. So if I can come here and we all together can put our differences aside and look at common ground, then you guys can do that as well. The Workers' Party is the only party that will stand for you, the working class people, for people who are struggling to pay their bills. They will be the voice for you. How do we know that? Do we have candidates that are career-long politicians? No. Are they there just for the seat? No. Are they there just for the label or the pay? Absolutely not. I know that because I'm the one who stood for the Workers' Party, because I know that's what they stand for. So we have great candidates. You got Mohammed Salim standing in Kingsway. We have Wakar Khan standing in Central. We have Mohammed Shafiq standing in Deeplish. And we have Benny who's standing in Scotland. Are these people career-long politicians? No, they're not. They're not here for any other purpose except to serve you. They're from the working class people. And I urge the community of Rochdale and Manchester and anywhere where Workers' Party is sending their candidates, unite behind them. They are here for you. And once that ship has sailed, you can't blame, oh, the councils are not doing anything for us. Your chances at that ballot box on May 7th. Make your voice heard. We know you want change. We've heard it on door to door when I've been knocking on the doors and when other candidates knock on the door. We know you want change. If you want that change, we urge young people, elderly people, everyone, please come out and vote for change. And that's only going to be the Workers' Party. No other party will offer you that the change that you want.
Thank you, Haroon. To close this now, we are going to launch complaints, and we're not going to complain to the Rochdale Council on the conduct of Neil Emmett and the unscrupulous councillors that they have. We're going to go direct to the Electoral Commission because we have no confidence in the council and its complaint structure any longer. But in closing, I've got 2 messages. First of all, Labour has no manifesto. The only manifesto it has is to stop the Workers' Party from winning in certain wards. That ain't going to work. Second of all, it's proven now it really is time to hang up your cheap suits and take English lessons. And I mean this not as a matter of race, but a matter of representation and a matter of competence. Your time's over.